Hi, good day. My name is Marcos Alexander and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to create the basic structure of my web page, but using a PHP approach. One thing I want to mention before is that in all my videos, I will always say you may hear some background noise. My apologies about that. Also, if by chance you have seen this video, I would have showed you how to download Eclipse, Sublime, and XAMPP, but I may have mentioned that you could have changed your port. Please keep in mind you do not need to change your port. It's not necessary, and that's all I need to say for that part. And let's begin. So um, if you haven't watched this video as yet, I would have mentioned after you install XAMPP, you need to go to C, XAMPP, and htdocs, and there's a file here called index. Let me zoom in so you can see. Either delete it or rename it, right? It would have been index1, right? This was the original name. Name it anything else or just delete it, right? But let's keep this folder here because I need it. Let me create my project. Now, most likely you would just create a folder and say my whatever you want to call it, all right? Now, because I have different projects, I tend to put them in other folders. So in my case, I'm going into this folder here, 2019 January. I'm going to call my project Hotel Booking Video, all right? I tend to have multiple projects, one for my videos, one for class, and one I do before class, all right? Please keep your name of your project very simple. All right, so let me keep this here. I'll need it shortly. Let me open Sublime. I'm going to click File, Open Folder. I'm going back to my C drive, XAMPP, and I'm going to highlight htdocs folder. Where is it? There it is. I'm not clicking inside. I select it, and I select folder. Basically, that opens all the files or folders I have inside my htdocs, right? So let me find my project, which I named Hotel Booking Video. I'm gonna right click and click new file, type something. I'm gonna call this my registration page, but I'm not actually gonna do functionality, right? So registration.php, right? I need to open it back again. I'm going to W3 Schools, and I need to get a Bootstrap template. And I'm not getting to Bootstrap now. There are two versions, version 3 and 4. I'll be using 3 most often. I'm going to navbar. I'm scrolling all the way down and try to solve for this last one here. So basically, this example here, I want this. I'm going to copy everything here and paste it. File and save. Or I normally tend to use keyboard shortcuts often. So in my browser, I'm going to type localhost. Oops, sorry, my apologies, I didn't start XAMPP. Start it. Now there's two ways to view your files. You can click Apache admin. It opens my localhost. Or I can type it manually. Localhost, alright? Here all the folders I have. Mine is inside this folder here. This is the one I'm using. Oops, wrong one. Video. And here's my registration page. Right? Let me just add some text it. I am going to say right here H1 registration page. I control and S, that's my keyboard shortcut. Control and S to save. I refresh. Right, my registration page. Let me create another page. Let me create a login page. Right click new file. Now you'll be tempted to copy and paste everything here and save it. Login.php. And you may be tempted to go back to my log. right? So you may be tempted to do something like that, and if you want to create another page, you copy and paste the codes over and over. So we're gonna learn that this is a bad approach. What if I had 10 pages or 20 and I wanted to add an extra link here? I need to go to all those pages to change the codes over and over, and that's a bad approach. So I'm going to show you something simple. I'm going to create a test page. I'm going to type something here. Let's type test.php. Right? In Sublime, you can type HTML and press the tab on your key, and it creates some tags for me. I'm going to show you something here. This is just for understanding purpose, all right? Testing. H1 is our header, by the way, right? Footer. H1 nav bar. Let me view this page. It's called test.php. Alright, so I have my nav bar. I should call this the body. I have my footer. I want to break up our web page into 3 parts. I want one part to be the header, which would be the navigation bar go up, one part to be the body, and one to be the footer. So basically, let's do something like that. So what I'm basically saying is that there's that comment here. Any code from here go up. I'm going to call that the header. Any code from here go down. I'm going to call it the footer. So once again, I'm going to split my page into 3 parts. Header, footer, and whatever content goes on the page, well, you just call that separate. So let's do that for the actual registration page here. My navigation bar ends here. So once again, this is my registration page. This is the nav bar starts here. I can click this, scroll along, and it kind of highlights, if you can see it properly, where it ends. So basically, all this code go up. I'm gonna cut and create a new file and save this as my header.php. Right, for the footer, looking at this example, I'll call this the footer. Oh, sorry. Footer.php. Let me put some text so that I'll know this is my footer. Alright, so let's look at my registration page now. Let's see how the page looks. Oops, I spelled this wrong. I'm going to backspace from this. Alright, so this is my registration page, right? Notice the navigation bar is missing and well, I have no footer. Well, what's the purpose of this? Well, instead of copy and pasting my header or my navigation bar over and over, I'm going to use a PHP code here. I'm going to say PHP tab include a file name header.php. Same thing as well down here for the footer, PHP include footer.php. I save. Let me see the page now. See, my navigation bar is here, my footer is here. What is include doing? Include is basically the same as saying, could you copy and paste all these codes here and put it here? That's what basically include says. The difference is all the codes are in one file. So let me show you the purpose of all this now. Let me go to my login page. I'll take off all this. I'll just type H1 tab login. This is my login page. I want my navigation bar and my footer. So instead of copy and pasting the codes over and over, I say PHP tab include header.php. I make sure and close it. PHP tab include footer.php. I save, Control and S. There we go. Let's try this one more time. I want to create another page. I just type anything here, I save it. I'll call this about the PHP. I need to open up that page again. Sorry for that noise if you're hearing that. About. Oops, I saved it already. And PHP include header.php. PHP include footer.php. Alright, so instead of copy and pasting the codes over and over, the codes are in one file. And that's really it. Now, I'm going to jump the gun here and show you something. I'm going back to W3 Schools on PHP. I'll show you why this is necessary, but in another video. But let's do this one time. Go to select data. So scrolling on under MySQL database, select data. We're going to procedural, and you're going to copy these exact codes. Look where the codes actually, look at where I start and end, right? So I took everything and I stopped by this bracket here. I'm going to create a new file and paste it here and call this connection.php. Let me open that file now. Now, why am I doing this? Well, later in the other videos, you'll see that every time I need to connect to my database, I need to use these codes over and over. And we learned just now that instead of copy and pasting codes constantly, we could put it in one file. And I'm letting you know, if you're using XAMPP, your username is root and there is no password. If you're using MAMP, the password is root. So once again, XAMPP is root and no password, and MAMP is root and root. I'm using XAMPP, so I'm not putting any password. My database, I haven't created one as yet, but most likely it will be called hotel. Should I create it one time? Yeah. Let's go to XAMPP. For MySQL, I'm going to click admin. I'm going to call mine, since you have a name already, Hotel Booking 2019. I have different names, right? So I'm going to call mine Hotel Booking 2019 underscore video. Let's go new. Common letters, right? No caps. Let me zoom in a little bit. Hotel Booking 2019 underscore video. Please use a simple name. Do not do something what I'm doing here. I'm doing this because I have multiple databases with the same name, right? So I'm calling mine Hotel Booking 2019 underscore video. And let me just put that name here. Hotel Booking 2019 underscore video. And that's it. So when in the next video, we're gonna actually do some functionality, and that's it.